Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Episode 67. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Brezzy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson.
Bop. You know what it is. Before we get started, please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you have any brand deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. All right. Episode 67. Let's just get straight to it. Check-ins, brother. How you feeling this week? And then we go to the most talked about story this week, man.
I'm all right. Not much to really say this week. Taking in all the shit that's happening in the world, especially with Uncle Will. I mean, we're going to get to it. But, yeah, not too much to really share. What about you? How you feeling?
Yeah, this week was kind of blah. I ain't going to hold you. The weather's been fucked up. I ain't going to lie. This week has been low-key trash, though. I ain't going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. So I'm happy to be potting today with you, brother. We got some quick little topics that we're going to talk about. And then we get to our toxic segment. You already know how that goes down. But let's go, though. Oh, man. Before we get started on the Will Smith and Chris Rock topic, you feel me? Today marks 4 years, right?
Shit, yeah, just about.
The 4-year death anniversary of my guy, Nipsey Hussle, man. R.I.P. Let's drop a little something for him right now. R.I.P. Nip, you feel me? One-on-one, just a special man. We still miss you out here. You feel me? The marathon continues, bro.
Big facts. Big facts. I think, like you said, impact transcends any amount of music he put out. Just the knowledge he kicked, his spirit continues to live on. It's inspired a new generation of hustlers and just people trying to get it and following their dreams and being true to themselves. So shout out to Neighborhood Nip one more time. R.I.P. man. You are missed. You are loved. And you are appreciated.
Facts. Now, Slick, I got a question.
What up?
What do 5 fingers say to a face?
Slap.
Oh, man. By the time this episode comes out, there'd be already too many thought pieces about this and all this stuff. But let's talk about it, man. The Oscars was this past weekend, and despite it breaking so much, actually a lot of other achievements, Will Packer produced it. You had the first LGBTQ person who won an award, you feel me? Questlove. Megan Thee Stallion was the first female hip-hop artist to perform. Beyonce performed at the Compton tennis courts. But you know what? Beat all that out? My guy, Will, with
running it.
Smacking the shit out of Chris Rock, bro. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's do the deep dive, bro.
You want to run some
What's
audio?
Your thoughts on it?
Want to run some audio?
Yeah, run the audio real quick.
All right, let's see.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Will Smith just slapped it. They put the little sad music on it like the movie trailer. All right, it's not funny. It's not funny.
Before we do the deep dive, I commend Chris though. He did the right thing. If he had fought back, it would have been way too messy, and we didn't want that to happen. But I don't know, man. I've been stuck on it. I've been hearing a lot of people's debate. I'm on two fences of it. I can't tell a lot of men how to defend his wife, and I can't tell how how sensitive a person should be about their condition. And I can't tell you when to check disrespect. If the disrespect was done in public, the consequences got to be done in public as well. But I do kind of agree that he should have waited to smack him on an after party. I think that would have been more appropriate. Okay. If he had just cursed and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth from his shit, that would have been acceptable too. But I don't know, man. You the bigger Will Smith fan than me. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Man. It's tough. I told you I read the book. Will Smith, one of those guys who just growing up, you kind of like, you have this one image of him. I think this was one of his rawest shits. He's not even like big in that. Like, it's one of his rawest emotional moments ever in public eye. You think about him being kind of like the butt of a lot of jokes for the lab. We made a lot of jokes on a couple of these episodes about him.
Don't smack us though.
Nah, fuck that. Smack me. I'm suing. I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose. But I think just this idea, like I said in the book, his autobiography, he calls himself, he could refer himself as a coward in terms of how he deals with situations and how he carried himself throughout a majority of his life. His life was pretty much ruled by fear. And I think that
we give a little background of if his father
used to abuse his mom, and he felt like he could have stepped up, but out of all his siblings, he was the one that tried to remain quiet. He tried to appease people in a way of like, yo, if I can make them laugh, I can make them smile. They have no reason to fight, no reason to be angry, no reason to, participate in any negative actions, right? But that wasn't necessarily true to himself. He never really allowed himself to have those moments where, emotion is real. Sometimes you do want to smack a motherfucker. Sometimes you do want to be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? Like, why would you make this choice? But you also don't want to be that guy. And I think he spent a lot of his life trying to not be that guy, right? So fast forward to today, or the Oscars, mind you, let's put into context. This is supposed to be the biggest night of his acting career. For all the box office records he hit, for all the movies that he's dropped that we love, this is supposed to be the night that he is really etches himself into acting history. This is, he's going to be he's on his way to becoming the fourth or fifth
the fifth or the sixth
black man to win the best actor, not best supporting actor, not be a producer. I watched King Richard last weekend. That shit was amazing. That was a great movie. He acted the shit out that role, down to the T, right? So this is supposed to be the pinnacle of his professional career. But what is the night made out to be? It's about his wife. And we was talking about this in the group chat, right? It was brought to my attention about some OGs like, yeah, she's got alopecia. Yeah, but did y'all know who G.I. Jane is? G.I. Jane, the movie one, you know who starred in it? Demi Moore.
Demi Moore?
And what was Demi Moore's famous skin? Who was she married to? She's married to Bruce Willis. And who did she cheat on Bruce Willis with?
Ashton Kutcher?
A younger man.
Oh, shit.
A younger man. And left him, Bruce Willis, for this younger man, who ended up leaving her eventually. That's neither here nor there, right? But now if you take that joke, even Chris Rock said it, ooh, I wasn't even a bad one. But thinking from that perspective and all that Will and Jada have been through, there's probably another conversation to have about the dynamics of their relationship. Again, in the book, Will kind of mentions that like his big thing, like the way he tries to avoid conflict, was always trying to do big things and make people feel special. And Jada was never receptive to that, So they've always had issues, right? He was laughing at the joke when it was first delivered. If you watch the video, they just put out a video today actually of like everything from Jada's perspective, and she didn't really even smirk up until after Will smacked Chris Rock, And then Chris Rock started making jokes, but. He was laughing. It was cool. I think it was just one of those situations where he saw his wife's reaction. It was like, yo, here we fucking go. I got to do something right now because I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what it's going to be like when we get home. This is supposed to be my night. I'm not supposed to be worried about nothing. This is like, if it's your season, like the Oscars, your birthday, whatever, and it's like you just got a new job, you got a new, whatever it is, if it's your season, you're supposed to be the star of like nothing else is supposed to matter, right? So now this joke comes in and he's like, oh, and from my point of view, it's like, oh shit, I gotta do something. Cause like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I get the joke. Like it was I'm used to funny, but now it's
wasn't
like
even a good joke.
When you think about it in hindsight, it was a fucking amazing joke when we break it down the way we did. But at first it's like, oh shit, G.I. Jane, she got alopecia. That's fucked up. She might be self-conscious, right? That leads to a
and she have documented. I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about how he's supposed to know about her condition. She has been publicly talking about it for years now. She even mentioned it on the Red Table Talk in the beginning. So she has mentioned this a lot. And, you know, also what is fucked up is I found out that he didn't even write the joke himself. It was the writers that wrote the joke, but continue to.
All right, so even so, right? So Chris Rock is the conduit. He's like, he just had to take the L. That's fucked up. Even so, in that regard, not saying he deserved to get hit, but like, yo, from whatever the optics of this was, he was going to be the one to take that L, right? So now, like I said, Will Smith, best night of your life, acting-wise, career-wise. Like, yo, you made it. You got a Grammy, you got an Oscar, you about to have, like, it was a foregone conclusion. He's winning this shit. And the thing that I think has really hit his pride the most has been his family not working out the way he wants, the way he envisioned. Yeah. He talks about it in the book. You saw Jada's face. She rolls her eyes and turns her head, and it's like, you know, he probably felt like at this moment I got to do something, or my wife is going to do something that's going to probably damage me even more. What does he do? On the biggest stage, on his night, he walks up, smacks the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. To the point you saw it in his face, like, yo, you just smacked the shit out of me. Like, what? And Chris Rock, professional.
It looked fake too. I ain't gonna hold you because the slap sound didn't even really sound like real like that.
True, because it was Mike.
Until I didn't know it was real until he went back to his seat and I saw him started really cursing at Chris, and I was like, oh wait, this shit real?
He really smacked the shit out of you.
And because when he was going, like you heard from the audio, when he was coming up, he's like, oh, Richard. I'm thinking, okay. And I think, no lie, I think that's what made Will Smith smack the shit out of him. Because you didn't have the dignity to call me Will. You call me Richard out of a character. I'm going to play my character and smack this shit out you. Boy, I ain't going to hold you.
Boy. But it's like, it's crazy because, like, yo, once Will Smith did that, I was like, when I read about it, nobody watched. Let's be real. First and foremost, nobody watches the Oscars anymore except old white.
It had the lowest views in years.
I'm about to say, so the whole theory, this might have been a publicity stunt. Like, you know, so Chris Rock had the pad. Like, I can't say I don't believe that could have been something that was pre-planned. Like, oh, Will, you want to guarantee this Oscar? Go make a jackass out of yourself on TV for, you know, a quick second. All right? But it happens. He goes back to his seat. And then Chris Rock is trying to figure out what the fuck just happened, and was keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Them white people look scared. They like, Willard.
What? You saw like the collage of people's reaction.
Only niggas that ain't care was Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield was dead on Twitter trying to see what niggas were saying. You know, once Will Smith's slap starts trending, you know niggas was running to the eye like, Will Smith did what?
Lupita had the best reaction. Even Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jay-Z got flashback off the elevator. You feel me, from Solange whipping his ass.
Jay was like, I knew that nigga go around smacking people, but shit, here.
And Twitter was making me funny. It was like, oh, this is why Beyonce don't leave her house, because it's ghetto out here. I was like, all right.
Shout out to them pics Beyonce dropped, by the way. She was looking scrumptious.
But you know what? What also got me tight about the whole situation is the aftermath. People using this for clout. People, all of a sudden, everybody it's so sickening. Oh my God, it's so I'm traumatized. Granted,
them white folks, they put they white hoods on their head when that shit happened. Look at these niggas here, boy.
I ain't gonna. And that shit pissed me off, bro. And granted, you can't tell someone what they could be traumatized by. Yeah, we in a PC culture now, but Amy Schumer, Jim Carrey, Wanda Sykes. Who else was talking? Zoe Kravitz. Even though you a fire mama, but shut the fuck up, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. All y'all, shut up. Especially Amy Schumer was over here trying to use it for her stand up to get more tickets for her stand up. I was like, bro, if that's traumatizing to you, I wanted to know where y'all at for the George Floyd murder video. Where was that same traumatizing stuff for Breonna Taylor? What was that same traumatizing state when those people ran over, or how many freaking mass shootings we had in the United States in the last couple of years? What about Mike Brown? Not to make it a race thing, because it's not about the race thing. I'm just talking about what has transpired over the last couple of years in America. For a slap, it wasn't even a tussle. It wasn't even nothing too crazy. For y'all to sit here and making it seem like, yo, y'all witnessed a murder live on stage. Hold my head respectfully. That's it.
I will, as devil's advocate, I will say, as we always talk about comedy being the last pure art form, the fact that a person as big as Will Smith can get up because he didn't like a joke and smack somebody, There's a lot of impressionable motherfuckers that think they as important as Will Smith, and they really not. That's gonna be like, oh, you cut my ass, now I gotta smack you on stage. So it does set a dangerous precedent. So for a comedian, like I think that's what Jim Carrey was saying. He was definitely aggressive in his tone of what he had and how he delivered it. But I think if you think about like Chappelle, for example, he makes a transgender joke and then a trans person goes up there and smacks shit out of him. It's like, wait, who the fuck are you? Because that's a different situation. These is millionaires.
The only thing I have to say against that is it's an award show. It's not a comedy show. If you went to the Comedy Cellar and you smack someone, then yes,
you getting your ass beat.
Yeah, because it's like you went to a comedy show. You know, comedy like to do freestyling, roast the audience. Because I'm a big fan of Andrew Schultz, and that's he doesn't really tell too much jokes. He doesn't really have too much in his sets, but he do a lot of crowd control. Now, granted, if Will Smith was at a comedy show and he has went up there and slapped Chris Rock during that, oh yeah. I mean, even though it was still wrong for him to do that in the first place, but it's even more wrong because you in Chris Rock's world. You in that element, but this was not a comedy show, and I think people low key dragging it. But also, a lot of thing is in this culture more than ever in this generation, you have to understand your words mean something. Will Smith in the last 2 or 3 years have been made fun of. Even when he went there to discuss his pain, they took that picture of him crying. Used it for memes, everything. Oh, your favorite month is not August. They came up with a lot of shit. And this instant has shown us like, yo, I hope everybody realize like these celebrities, these influencers are all human.
That's a fact.
And they're not this perfect people that y'all try to make them to be. They have outbursts. They have rage. They can make mistakes. And I feel like with this generation, what they're trying to build in this society is like, you have to be perfect. And I'm like, the society is not perfect. You're allowed to, in that space, he made a mistake. He was not, he shouldn't allow himself to go that way. But he's allowed to feel the way. He's allowed to be emotional.
Emotions are real.
And you got to be careful what you say. And I feel like, and it's not more so for Chris Rock, but just on this generation of this trolling behavior. A lot of these people get on these apps.
Hide behind a screen name.
You feel me? Talk greasy to people because you think niggas won't run in your mouth. But I'm telling you right now, niggas are smacking niggas out here. Be careful.
This is exactly why.
Don't let that go over your head.
This is exactly why Will got sent to Bel Air in the first place. Over here getting in the shit.
And also, you read the book. Will Smith was giving out fades all his career.
He definitely
Niggas don't know about that.
Yeah, Will was definitely, he said it, especially after his first marriage kind of went south. Oh, he was beating the shit out of niggas.
And he been known to smack niggas too. He smacked that white reporter. He smacked
the reporter when he kissed her. This Joker kissed me in my mouth. Joker, that's nigga for Will.
You feel me? And if you saw a hitch, my nigga slapped the shit out of Kevin. You feel me? He been known to slap some people. You feel me? So, but but one thing I want to put on the platform too is I want to give tremendous respect to Chris Rock for handling it the way he is. I hope nobody think he's less than a man in that regard. I hope niggas don't try him in the future, especially because he has some comedy shows coming up with with Kevin Hart.
I'll be there.
You feel me? I hope niggas don't try him, but he handled it the way, granted, now that I found out he didn't even really write the joke, that's even making more sad on his behalf because he didn't really know what was going on. He probably not even in tune with what's going on with Jada. And everybody keeps talking about this 2016 thing. I doubt they still harboring beef over that because that joke from 2016 about they don't, you're not really wanted in the Academy Award when they was doing the Oscar So White stuff was not even that big. But shout out to Chris, you feel me? And I'm saying this right now, the Academy Award, if y'all remove the award from Will Smith, hold my head forever. Because y'all have let not only child molesters, abusers, and other criminals win an award and not strip them from their award. If you strip Will Smith, we boycotting. I don't care.
They're not going.
But now, they're not going to strip Will Smith. Granted, I'm with the 1 year suspension, 1 or 2 year suspension from the Oscars. I'm with that though.
That just means Will Smith going to drop mad sequels. Be like, all right, I'll do a serious movie once my suspension up.
You feel me? But I mean, that's it for the topic. We good off that. I think I got everything off.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been out for a while. You've been able to see multiple takes. I think, like you said, it's just like, all right, niggas overreacted. White people was like, oh my God, the niggers are niggering. Niggas was like, it's about damn time, Willard. And then it's like, it had to be Chris Rock. Because it's like, we all know if it was a woman or a white guy, it wasn't happening. They wasn't even going to say the joke. That's the
also, that's another thing I want to touch on real quick is, why every time something happened with us is always a major thing on black folks. I hate that because I love Shannon Sharp, but just turn it into, oh my God, black people, stop giving a fuck what these other people think of us, bro. We got to care about what we think of us. Y'all caring about, oh my God, the niggers in acting up and like, stop giving a fuck, bro. I'm tired of every time something that we do on a public forum get out there, it turns into what I want to say. It turns into a representation of all of us as a whole. I'm like, no, Will Smith smacking Chris Rock is not a representation of us all. Stop trying to use that argument and try to say, hey, oh, y'all giving the opportunity, and shut the fuck up. That's it. That's my energy with that. But let's go on to NFL news though. The NFL has just added a new amendment to the Rooney Rule where all 32 teams will have to add either a minority or a woman in an offensive position, coaching position. What's your thoughts on that, Slick?
I think we're just pushing the game forward. We know football was backwards as fuck when it came to like their racist and prejudice and sexist structures. So I think, hey, if they have to hire women, just make sure they, like it's the thing with equality is always just like this, and equity is like just make sure you get a good one. Don't just pick somebody for the sake of picking somebody. So I think if that's the move that they're making, I support it. The same way they're trying to push for getting minority ownership, not minority, like actual people of color in the ownership stakes in the NFL. Like if you're going to do some shit, don't just do shit for optics. Do shit like there's a lot of capable female coaches out here that do great things. So find you some good ones and actually allow them a chance to succeed. Like don't make them token coaches or, make it like this big ass deal and you got them coaching like the practice squad or something like that. Like legit.
Jacksonville Jaguars, you feel me? Niggas who have been losing, or the Detroit Lions, niggas been losing for how many years, and then you give them that. And then when they get fired, oh my God, you see, this is why we can't hire black coaches. Like, no, you just gave my nigga a bad
he had shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with shit. I can't turn shit into diamonds.
My only problem with this is it showcased that the Rooney Rule is not working, and you can't tell these owners what to do with their team, which I understand because it's like I'm a billionaire and I own this team. You can't tell me who the hell I should hire. You can't tell me that. I think more so. I think instead of adding a Rooney Rule, I think we should really push through. We're getting more minority owners because I know there's been a bid for the Denver Broncos. And everything. I think that is more applicable so we can have more representation in the owners level because the Rooney Rule is not working at all. Over the last couple of years, not a lot of black coaches and other minorities coaches got opportunity. So I don't see it being too effective. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of pushback from these owners by telling them what to do. You can't tell these old white niggas who got bread what to do with their team that they paid billions of dollars for. Come on now. They really have problems with the cap space and what Deshaun Watson just did with that. So it's like, come on now. All right. We're going to speed through this because, we got other stuff to talk about. Now, I'll put this on the docket. Is fellas and ladies, be careful with who you have kids with. It's so important. Because y'all be just taking the condom on straight, giving raw peen, WWE Raw Smackdown with these Johns. And some of these people that you having kids with do not make great parents. And if you don't know, the Herbo versus Ari. Herbo was just putting out on his story a mention about, the narrative from fans that he's mistreating his son, his oldest son, over his youngest one. He's saying, don't make that. That's not what happened. I love my kids. From what I've seen from Herbo, he's a great father. Then all of a sudden, the first baby mama, Ari the Don, basically came out and accused his current girlfriend, Tiana, I don't know how to pronounce her name like that that she fake abused his first kid. You know, that's why she don't want to go over there and doing all that. And it's just so messy. And I'm tired of celebrities putting their business out on the gram like that. Like, we should not know what's going on in your co-parenting situation. And even on a lower level, I've been seeing a lot lately on just people that I know. Like, y'all quick to put your relationship or your parenting things on there. I'm just like, bro, take that off the internet. Nobody needs to know what's going on between y'all except for y'all two. And I feel like once you start posting stuff on the internet, you're looking for public opinion and you're looking to shame me and to do harm to me instead of actually working and getting shit done.
Big facts.
And also Black China. Black China thought she was going to get public support by talking about how she had to give up 3 of her cars. She not getting no child support, no nothing. And look what happened. My boy Rob Kardashian and Tiger talking about Rob saying that he's paying $37,000 and he had the kid from Tuesday to Saturday. Tiger saying he paying $40,000 for the school for the guys for his kids school, and he has the kid from Monday to Saturday. Basically over here talking about, yo, what child support do you need if I have the kid this whole entire time? You just want the bread at the end of the day. Shit wicked out here. You feel me? Yeah, so be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Don't even like, yo, it's okay, y'all. Everybody, we know raw sex is fire, but like, is the headache worth it? Especially because you're not guaranteed to get the pooms after the baby comes, especially if you ask your baby mama. Like, think about it. Look at that girl directly in her face. Look at look at this man directly in your face right now. Do you really want to deal with this? Do you think this person is going to be able, if shit went left, could y'all co-parent? Healthily, like legitimately, like, all right, I don't even have to worry about, the bread or the dates. Like, yo, it is what it is. The kid gets what they need. I'm around. Like, can you do that? Can you say that? And if you can't, even if this is somebody you just fucking, think about it. If it's like, I don't know, maybe you should put on a condom.
Stop giving that raw peen out. Stop letting that nigga shoot your club up.
Ladies, get on birth control and pray.
Oh, there's male birth control. You feel me? I'm gonna pop them shits like fucking Altoids.
Niggas forget to put deodorant on. You think niggas don't remember to take a birth control pill?
I mean, niggas take multivitamins, right?
So they take them every day. Some niggas be like, oh, I forgot. Oh, shit. And I just shot this bitch club. Wait a minute.
Or, we've been had birth control mad long ago. You know what that was? The 50 Cent bummies. You feel me? Yeah, you get the 50 Cent bummies is litty.
Take 3 shots.
You talking about you pregnant?
Take 3 shots of McDonald's Sprite and you be straight.
What? The CCs? What you niggas know about the CC back in the day? What?
You should never have no soda that tastes like candy. That's how you know you about to kill your sperm.
All right. Before we get to our song of the week, I just wanted to bring this topic, and Slick don't really know this person like that. I know. Ruby Rose, she's an upcoming. She was on the XXL freshman list this past year. Make great music, she's beautiful, she's from Africa, whatnot. Love her. A lot of people know before she really got put on, she had a little stint with TJ, the rapper from Lil TJ from the Bronx, where, Lil TJ, after he invited her out, after he smashed and whatnot, he basically kind of kicked her out, disrespected her online type shit. Now there's new reports they're back together and they being all lovey-dovey. Mind you, during this whole time, TJ not only went out with her friend, Ruby and her friend Lala stopped being friends after that. And I came here just to say, and Slick is probably going to disagree with me a little bit, is I don't want to hear nothing about this. And what I mean by that is there's a level of accountability that I feel like we should all have in this world. I don't want to hear nothing about he mistreated you. Only thing I want to hear about if he abused you. If he abused you, then yes, be public about that. We don't condone, we don't, tolerate that type of business. But as far as niggas ain't shit posts, I better not hear none of that from you, Ruby. Love your music, but I want to hear none of that. There's a level of accountability is once you start dealing with a nigga that did you dirty again, you realize if you get done dirty again, you better shut it up. You better, unless it's something criminal. You feel me?
No, that's a fact.
Accountability. It's like accountability that we have to have in this shit, bro.
We absolutely do. If somebody does you wrong, you can't think they just changed overnight. So I definitely do agree. Like, all right, ladies, fellas, like, yo, shit went left, and you go back, they go left again, and you go back. You get one social media like out of me. Like, oh, they got to get a like. After that, fuck it. Like, oh, they doing this again. Did this nigga just black your eye?
Oh shit! I said you could talk about it if it's abuse and whatnot. You can talk about that. But as far as if he cheats on you, he did you dirty.
If they get back,
shut it up.
If they get back with them, why am I focused on that? If he's cheating or she cheating, and as well, niggas be on the internet quick. Oh, I can't believe this nigga gonna do this to me.
After I took you back, after you told me all them sweet.
I saw the price of gas and I opened up a credit card that gave me points on the gas just so you can put gas in the car. You'll never put no gas in the car, so there's no gas in the car. like I'm just saying, like, you get one like, I give one fuck about it, and after that I was just like, well,
because I see that from a lot from this generation. Is they go right back, and then pretend to be stupid, and they want the whole world to know about it. I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all?
Niggas want sympathy, and low key they want to get their old hoes back. Like, he was right. I knew this bitch was like this. Take me back, baby, please. I miss you.
Oh my God! You see, this is why niggas ain't shit. I'm like, no, mama, the niggas that you pick ain't shit because you went back to that nigga that did you dirty already.
You absolutely did. Absolutely did. And I'm just like, well, now you locked out another hotel, Ruby. You got a little bit more money this time, though. I think you could afford a flight.
Oh yeah, she got bread now. She for her flight now. She don't have to wait for the nigga.
Yeah, I heard you say you listen to her music. I was like, oh nigga. Now I don't know if I'd admitted that on the radio or the podcast, whatever the fuck this is.
Wait, I can't. Why? Her music is.
She only make twerk songs.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie to you. What? She bringing that, her and Carly Rae bringing natural booty back. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm liking that shit.
So you like it for the music, you like it for the video?
I mean, to be honest with you, she sound like every other. Okay.
Oh shit.
This might not go well.
Oh,
all right. Hot take. This was not even on the docket.
Security. Go ahead, carry on.
Oh man, she sound like basically
80% of the
a lot of these. Oh shit, I can't even say it now. We try to be PC. We're not trying to get canceled. She sound, like other rappers that are out right now. Can I say that? Does that sound politically correct, Slick?
Nigga, I don't care.
Nah, because you know me. Nah, and I also I'm talking about my grievances on this podcast because every time I say something, shit get highlighted. All right, this, that. And you be get with the follow-up too over here, but I get called out for my shit, for my takes over here.
Because it's me. I'm only slick on Thursdays.
So you telling me I'm Sazon every day? I am though.
I'm about to say, you've been Sazon, but way before we started recording these shits.
But yeah, Ruby Rose make the same music. You feel me? If you like Megan Thee Stallion, even though Megan Thee Stallion is a little more lyrical, but if you like Amaretta, you like Lotto, who else? All that, bro. You basically listen to the same shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fair enough.
But shout out to the conscious rappers. Shout out to
Chica,
Cupcake. Shout out to what's that dope girl who made that album?
Rhapsody? Rhapsody?
Yes, Rhapsody. Yes, shout out to her. Shout out to Lady London. Shout out to all the other women that making music. Just shout out to women overall making music. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? All right, I saved myself a little bit. But let's get to the song of the week. You already know what it is. A little disclaimer. If you are listening to this on YouTube, please exit out and go to your favorite streaming platform. Stitcher, Audio, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, and much more. You can listen to us and listen to us on the week. And also we have a playlist on Apple Music and it's in our website. So go click that. All right. What's your song of the week this week, brother? We straight dropping dick on these Johns this summer. You heard?
I feel like in this era, that's very dangerous. I'm going to refrain.
You can't drop dick off no more?
I mean,
No.
I feel like that's a wild saying. Just to be, I'm just dropping dick off or something. That's wild. That's better go get tested.
Well, this is perfect to go to our next segment. You know, the people's choice, the people's favorite. You know why everybody comes to this podcast for. Drop it, Slick.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
It's very fun indeed, baby. Welcome to the TSA, the Toxic Service Announcement. And we're joined by returning, basically
she's
a co-host at this point.
She's family. I'm about to say, at this point, she's
featured.
family.
I'm a feature.
You feel me? You know, she always down, pull up, always support that. We got Jazz back in the building. Clap it up for her, Slick.
Oh, snap.
I'm always like to have Jazz on because she always give she's not always on one side.
She's fair.
She's fair.
We've had some people on this platform and they have obviously just been one-sided, and it's just like, well, you're never coming back.
I love to be the devil's advocate.
So we got a couple topics. You already know what it is. So before we get to the toxic topic that we want to talk about, I wanted to have a black woman for this episode, mainly to talk about what happened with the Will Smith. We already did a deep dive earlier in this episode, but I just wanted to ask you, Jazz, what does that whole situation meant for you, and also about the whole notion about protecting black women and everything?
Yep. So I'll be honest. The first time I actually I didn't watch the Oscars. I saw it on social media, and, social media could get sketchy when, they deliver certain messages, certain news, current events. So at first I really thought like it was a joke. To be completely honest, I thought it was like, something for the Oscars. Everybody's an actor, actress. This is their craft. So I thought this was something like funny that they included as part of like the show. And then when I just kept seeing it on social media over and over and over again, I was just like, oh nah, Will definitely like went up there and slapped my guy, Chris Rock. So to me, it was just like, it was a shock, one, because I feel like Will Smith has always like carried himself as very level-headed, like a lot of wisdom. He released his book, which we actually have at home. So I didn't really expect this type of behavior from him. So that's kind of like what made me think that it was a joke. But when I started seeing it over and over again, people putting in their opinions, seeing it from different angles, I was just like, yeah, this was not a joke. This was something serious. And I'm already familiar with like Jada Pinkett Smith's story with alopecia and how she's been handling it. Mm-hmm. So that joke to me wasn't funny at all. Like, I feel like as Black women, there's one thing like that we dealt with like in society is like our looks and expectations. So I know like this change in her life is like hard. And as confident as a woman can be, there's definitely times behind closed doors where, you break down or you're digesting what's going on and you're not dealing with it the best way you can.
Now, I just have a question. So a lot of women on social media a lot of Black women was congratulating Will for stepping up for protecting Black women. Now, would you want your partner to do something like that if you was disrespected?
So no, I'm not the type to go like the violence route. I don't need you to like physically there's instances where like if a woman's being touched, yeah, step in like and physically protect them, like get in the way, be a barrier, whatever it is. But I feel like, granted, the joke wasn't cool. He didn't have to necessarily go up and be physically violent about it. Mm-hmm. I thought of like suggestions, like in my head, if I had to tell my man like that joke wasn't cool, like that was fucked up, I need you to go tell him something. One, it's the Oscars, so I'm not gonna expect you to do it at that very moment and like go slap a nigga. Like maybe behind, like after, because things are recorded at the Oscars, I would have just said like, yo, after he did his little joke, his little whatever kiki laugh, ha ha ha, go backstage or request that he come to the table and you tell him, listen, what you said about my wife and that joke was not cool. I would like you to apologize, maybe get back on the mic and apologize in front of all the audience.
Okay. I respect
like,
that.
I feel like that's more of a level-headed, like, smacking in the face. Like, I need you to go apologize because now, at the end of the day, because of Will Smith's actions, now he looks like the ass.
Now, I have a question now. This is far as, and this before we get to the other topics. What is protecting Black women mean to you? What for guys? Like, how would you want the whole notion of protecting Black women to be viewed as?
I want men, especially Black men, to be steadfast in their actions to protect us, but also be smart about the decision and how you protect us. Because sometimes how you protect us actually puts us in more danger than how we started. And like, note that down, write that down then. Just because, like, for instance, if a woman is outside or say you're at a bar, club, a social event, and a man approaches your girl, your friend, cousin, family member, whoever, in a negative way, whether it's like grabbing, they're not leaving her alone, they're harassing her. The first thing is to assess the situation, ask her if she's good, separate her from the situation. But sometimes it isn't always best to kind of confront the man like head on. Because now if he gets super violent, he has a weapon on him, or he goes like over the top in terms of like physical violence, you're not only putting yourself at physical risk, but you're putting the female at physical risk as well. So you have to be smart. Like, I feel like society gonna pin us as violent Black people anyway. Don't give them a reason to.
Yeah. All right. So now, enough of that healthy shit now, Jazz. You know what the people are here for, though. Now, this topic is near and dear to my heart because my co-host, my brother, you know, I love him. You feel me? Since the first day we met, it's been a genuine bond. You know, there's not a lot of stuff I can complain about this brother here. But one thing I can complain about is his way of throwing alleys for your boy over here. He is trash, garbage, garbino over here. And Jazz, you gonna get this dirt too over there because you don't be throwing no alleys too. But we can separate that with female friends not throwing up alleys because y'all see all of a sudden now. Oh, I don't really have single friends. I don't really talk to women like that. I don't know what to do. That's something that women be saying all the time when, you know, you ask your female friend to throw the alley up.
I'm smart with how I throw my alleys, okay? When you're in the middle of a ball game, you can't just be throwing the ball all willy-nilly, okay? You got to make sure that it gets in the hoop, all right? You got to make sure that it's worth the point, all right? So I feel like, you know, I'm selective with the alleys I'm throwing, okay?
What's your excuse, Slick?
Because
this man Slick.
Lord.
I tell him, yo, okay, shorty. He will sit here tell, yo, you want his dick or not? And I'm like, yo, whoa.
No, I won't. I
that's
will not.
Real. That's
I will not. Don't let him. Don't believe him, America. America, don't believe him. Don't believe him. I say that.
Bro. Put some sauce in it, like, yo, really, like, finesse it real quick for your boy.
Nigga, I could barely do that shit for myself. I'm just pretty. They talk to me.
But you Slick Grayson, so I'm confused.
I'm only slick on Thursdays though. Thursdays I'm a pull up.
Wow.
You never pull up. Thursdays.
So all right. So I come on Thursdays for you to.
Oh, Thursdays.
I talk to you on Thursday.
Yeah, she might want you give her a ring. She'll give you a ring after that. She'll meet on Thursdays on the right situation. I've been out the game. It's just like it's weird. I don't know what to say. I'm not going front. In college, I was better at it. In college,
you know what gets me tight about you? You do so well in the beginning, and then in the middle of it, you just said, "Fuck it, yo."
Yeah, I do. I like
with it or not?
Yeah, I'm not a salesman. I'm not selling it.
Now the question is, Brian, after the alley is thrown to you, do you do what you need to do and handle business?
Not from him. I haven't caught a successful alley yet. Over here,
you only asked for like 2 alleys.
But when I throw you the alley, you right there. It's Lob City. It's Chris Paul, Blake Griffin.
We gonna do when the last time you threw the alley? It's been so long.
Because you've been married.
All right, you know what? What we not gonna do is talk in innuendo. When y'all throw y'all alleys, okay, for Brian, say you have a girlfriend and Slick over here is like, yo, your friend is cute or whatever. Like, tell her I'm interested or like hook us up. What is your approach? What do you tell the female friend to get her interested in your man's?
So most likely, most female friends I have been done dirty by niggas. I don't know why that's a trend, but it is.
Ask yourselves, why is it the trend?
Hey, that's something that you have with the women conglomerate. I have that conversation over there.
I'm about to say, this is bad choices being made.
So what I do, because we're in a situation right now, I just do up with Allie. I'm not gonna say nothing. You feel me?
Not for me.
Not for him. For
well.
Not for me.
So I was showcasing my man. I was like, yo, look at the IG, because I know what type of person she likes off the rip. So I'm like, yo, I got someone for you. He saw you. He thinks you kind of cute and whatnot. But I showed you my man's. I talk him up. I'm like, yo, I put my name on the line because I feel like I have my word means stuff to my friends. I got a level of respect and accountability that they accept from me. So I tell him my man's is good people. He part of the Faithful Black Men Association. And I kind of sweet talk them into it. At least I tell him like, yo, at least when he does shoot his shot, because I always make sure my friends shoot the shot. Yo, just give my boy a chance. And usually it works out, because right now it works out, and it worked out in the past. I'm like a good 80% off the field over here.
Max contract levels, good shit. Clap it up for yourself.
So you just kick it with, just give him a chance.
Okay, it's more into it. Matter of fact, fuck it. We're gonna talk about this person then. We're not gonna say the name, but so my female friend was done dirty by a nigga. She was like, oh, I'm looking to add some niggas to my roster. That's how, not my words, her words. So I was like, all right, let's do a trade. You feel me?
This trying to be a coach. Okay.
Come on now. I said, let's do a trade. Let me see what friends. So we just started doing trade-offs with friends. So boom, we landed on one. We landed on one that she like. Mind you, she didn't have nothing that I like, by the way. So, see, this is me giving, being, self-giving over here. She didn't have nobody, but I'm still going to provide the alley, because that's what I'm a selfless person, right, Jazz?
Sometimes you out here over here trading friends like Pokemon.
Hey.
Gotta catch them all.
We got to talk about the friendship, what it means to be in a friendship contract, especially when different genders, because a lot of my female friends don't understand, like, yo, we're friends, but you are, not obligated, but it should be favored that you throw up your single friends to me, by the way. But that's a different talk for a different conversation.
You gotta prop me up until I pull one. Let's go. You understand it.
Until I'm out the game and I have a girlfriend, I'm liable to be throwing up alley at least 2 or 3 times a year. That should be in our friendship contract, but that's neither here nor there.
Look, she thinking about it. She's like, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So she liked this person, but the person, there was something about this person that wasn't matching up. But I was like, nah. I was talking my man's up, like my man's, got a job, part of, got the swag, can dress. He not really out here. You don't really know about him like that. He not mixy, because NYC shorties love a non-mixy nigga, but they also do love a mixy nigga. I don't understand. It's like a double, And then finally, I was like, yo, invite her to this. And I told her, like, yo, he gonna hit your line. Just give my boy a shot. Let him do that. And I told him, yo, bro, go with this game plan right here. And right now, it's going well. You feel me? That's how I give it up, It's going well. Let's clap it up for them. It's going well. Thank you. This might go well. You feel me? Now, Slick, by the way, over here, I've been telling him to contact people over here. And then when it comes to the contact, he just be like, all right, yo, what's the word? My man's though.
What's the word?
What's the word? What's the word?
What's the word?
You supposed to be connecting the dots.
What's the word?
What's the method to the madness, Slick?
What's the
Because
method?
Brian over here saying you're not throwing no alleys.
I throw alleys in person. This over the internet shit, isn't that what Tinder and
No.
Hinge and all that shit?
You see,
That's
Jazz,
fine.
he's
But
lying.
how? But how?
He's lying
What-
to you.
What is the process?
Oh, in
When
person.
you approach a young lady or a friend of yours and you say, hey, so there's a nice, tall, light-skinned fella
You got people
that I know.
You got people watching. B big. B be in the party dancing and shit. He got all this energy, and
See, yeah.
then it's like they already making assumptions. They already make assumptions. That's the problem. We want to really get to the nitty gritty of the problem. We go with therapy. It's a lot of the women he be trying to tell me put him on with. They already assume they see the colors, they see the set, they see the moves. There's already
You're Haitian.
That's Zapaze. They see
Yeah,
the
that
Zapaze.
means I get great Zozo.
They see the
Come on
Zapaze.
now. What are you talking about?
You feel me? So I'm at a disadvantage. It's a lot of shit working against me here. It's a lot. It's a lot. My
Light skin and Haitian.
light skin 6'7" Haitian Greek.
Boy,
Hey, yo, wait, let's talk about this, Jazz.
I'm just
'cause
saying.
you're part of you.
I'm
You're
saying.
part of the light skin community. It's
see,
an unfair.
but nobody really knows what I am, so I get away with it.
I'm about to
Okay?
say. B,
I could be
Jazz, you
Mexican
know
and
me, though.
black.
I'm about
Jazz,
to say.
you know me though.
Yeah,
You know
but
me.
these girls
I'm
don't.
blessed.
It's not about what they. It's
Exactly.
all perception, and the
I
perception.
can't save you.
Yo,
You gotta save yourself.
bullshit.
sometimes you just gotta sit in the corner. You remember what did I do in college? I
So
sat.
I have to limit my personality to get a joint. Nah, you see, that's why I'm going to the South. Houston girls.
But
will
I'll
never
be
do this.
honest. I think there's a double standard when it comes to mixiness. Because I'm mixy as hell.
It don't matter
And it don't matter.
as a man.
But as soon as the man is mixy, it's like, no good,
red
girl.
flags.
No good. He be around.
But I'm a good.
He was at the party yesterday. He was at brunch last week.
It's not
I
that.
remember him from the party last month.
I can't enjoy life.
You
I
can't-
can't enjoy life.
and
I gotta
apparently-
get inside,
apparently
nigga. I
not
gotta
too
be-
much.
It's a double standard.
It's one that doesn't work in our favor.
So
If we was-
basically, I
if we-
can't live life. I can't
Me.
live life.
If we was to go
Me?
outside this summer, I would eat. Cause
Yeah.
I haven't been outside.
See, me, it's girls just want to have fun. You, it's I don't want to be a player no more. That's
Nah,
exactly what it is.
Everybody know I'm a certified lover boy. Come on now.
Exactly. And what do people say about Drake? He a hoe. What girl?
Stop. My boy looking for love. You know.
And then he's out here fucking fans when he finds it. So I'm just saying it's tough from my
I
perspective.
mean, he to go for a reason, right?
I'm
You
just
know?
saying.
Exactly.
But like I said, it's tough because I'm like, damn. I can only say so much. They got perceptions. You gotta defend yourself. Sometimes you gotta just go.
But with perceptions, the thing about it is not a lot of people can talk about my history or find. You know how other
It
dudes be
don't
mad messy.
matter, dogs. It don't
But that
matter.
should matter. If
It's-
you're going to have this perception of me, you should have some evidence. If you don't got no evidence, I don't want to hear about nothing until
How
you get
many
to
women
know
bring evidence to the table?
Okay, you got it right there. You got it right there.
How many women
That's-
just
that's
got a
true.
feeling?
Oh yeah, because they be having dreams and thinking you cheating on them off the rip. Like, come on now. Like,
Yes.
I saw
That's
two.
what it's. I had a vision that he was at brunch with a hoe, and what happens 2 weeks from now? He's at brunch with a hoe.
I mean, okay, so what? She was twerking by my eggs. I didn't do nothing. Come on now.
How she know that? You just posted. You post what you want to post. You outside, Mr. Outside.
And then this was the conversation we had with Nicole a couple episodes ago about her telling me I have to limit my social media. So now I have to go to these places, not be able to live my life to the fullest over here because of perception of somebody that don't even know me. They didn't even take time to even communicate with me and understand like, oh wait, Brian's really not.
Or you can
And just cut so
Brian,
happen that when I go to a spot,
how
girls say,
you go from my shitty alleys to now you want to be the victim? Shut the fuck up.
Brian,
Are
you
you victim
need,
shaming?
let's face
Is it
it,
victim
Brian,
shaming?
Yes.
you need to find somebody who matches your energy. Okay, you need to find somebody who's gonna be in the middle, getting crazy and compine with you.
Nah,
okay.
most likely she a hoe.
Nah, he don't
You
want
be
that.
liking the high sedity girls.
You do like the
chilling
high
in the
sedity
cut,
girls.
looking cute.
You want the high sedity curly hair Johns, and it's just like they don't be in the function. They not trying to function all the time. You be functioning all the time.
Nah, that's not
They're
true.
not
I've
there
been
to
an
have
inside
fun.
nigga during this panini over here. I've been
It
an
was
inside
just
nigga.
outside 2 weeks ago.
You was outside for the whole month.
Yeah, nigga, that's fine. I'm not getting Allie's throwing out. I'm chilling.
I was chilling too.
I've been in the house. I'm not even gonna go there. I was about to. Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's not go there.
I'm about to OD.
Let's not go over there. But you know what? Let's not go about my personal trauma that women have put me through over here. Such as Jazz over here talking about, I'm all mixy and everything, even though that's not true.
You need to find somebody who balances your mixy.
Yeah, you gotta find you the fun, medium, ugly girl.
You can't call it's a double standard with that. You can't call girls medium ugly. Only girls could call guys medium ugly.
But you want us not to call you mixy or say you gotta relax. Pick one. Pick a battle. Pick a hill to die on.
I'm gonna have to die on the mixy hill because I respect women. I protect black women.
Whatever.
I
just feel like you need somebody who balances you out. Somebody who's going to be able to compa with you, kiki with you, who don't mind that you're Greek, who's with the shenanigans.
I'm about to say, if she's not your biggest hype man, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Facts.
That's a rare one. But when I do find that one, I hope she doesn't apply pressure like how regular girls apply pressure. So we had this conversation a couple episodes about how girls want guys to apply pressure. But Slick, when a girl apply pressure to you, I don't know if it's just a NYC thing.
What she do? She talk to you like a nigga and grab your beef? Yep.
What? Yep. Now, you gonna give me this dick or not? Like, stop fucking paying me.
I have been groped, hugged. I've had women pick me up.
I got my ass squeezed.
Yeah, hands in back pocket. Like, what you trying to do, sweetheart? Nothing, you nigger. Like, get away from me.
Take me out on a date at least. Like,
can I have
unhand me, woman? Unhand me, woman.
Can I have a beverage? Because it's two ways it happens. Either they start dancing on you and stuff. It's those three. They dance on you, they give you that look, or they manhandle you and treat you like shit. And it's just like, yo, goddamn, my piece of meat.
Like
maybe
talk to me at least. Like
I'm about to say, well, how we on the same wavelength? Maybe I actually could have liked your ass, baby D, and you over here trying to grope me and shit in the middle of the church.
Maybe I want to have a conversation first. Don't just slut me out like that.
I'm about to say I don't even know your name. Like, excuse me.
And you just grabbing off my beef just like that?
Those are the worst ones. And they just be sitting there and then want to cry when you be like, nah, no thank you. Like, fuck you then, you broke ass nigga. What? Wow.
Like, your dick mad small anyways. I don't know why the fuck I was talking to. I'm like, is that how you feel? Is that the type of person you are?
Like, all I said was, excuse me.
Come on now. Like, it's been aggressive for no reason over there. I don't understand that. Jazz, what's your thoughts on this as a NYC woman?
Repeat it.
Why girls, when they apply pressure, is so aggressive?
Because I feel like a New York girl know what she want. We ain't settling for less. If I can't get it from you, I could get it anywhere or elsewhere.
But y'all don't even work y'all magic. Y'all don't even try to sweet talk us like how we try to sweet talk you. I was like, yo, it's like the Cameron song. Yo, nigga, you want to suck it or not? That's how they giving it up over there. That's how they giving it up. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to say that aggressive, but I feel like because of the area we grow up in, it's kind of like you can't deal with excuses. Like there's no second guessing. I'm either going to fight to get what I want or I'm going to go on to the next thing. I just feel like that's a New York mentality. It's like, I'm going to get what I get. And if not, I'm going to make a way.
That sound like rape. That's what that sound like. If I said that, how many did you get consent? That
first off, you need to make a disclaimer before this episode get blocked. Okay, we are not talking about rape.
Yes. We're not talking about rape. Disclaimer: we're not talking about.
And now you got to put the 1-800 number at the bottom or in the link.
Because y'all don't be asking for no consent. You know how many times I've been at a party, especially in UA, when girls has pinched my ass while they walk by. I'm like, yo, stop pinching my ass over here. Like, yo,
y'all don't have to settle for that. Y'all don't have to settle for that. You could check us. Why y'all scared to check women?
Nah, because y'all come with the verbal warfare.
Yeah, nah, I'm not trying to be eviscerated at the party. I'm not trying to deal with that.
Yeah, that's why you a broke nigga. That's why, and then they start clowning you. You like, God, you can't even do nothing back. You feel me?
Yeah,
I feel like guys get a bad rep when it comes to that because it's like I've seen girls like grab people by the ass or men by the ass, and they're like, "Hey, yo, sis, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Yo, you fine."
Yeah, that has
What's your name? And it's like I'm not, the guy isn't even here for that type of action.
Yo,
but
fellas,
this just aggressive.
Yo, I understand y'all going through a lot of trauma. You know, if y'all need help, you know, ask for help. Before no longer they're gonna treat us like a piece of meat. You could slut me out, but after you take me out to dinner at least.
Yeah, I'll
slut me out season is almost here though. Slut me out almost here.
At least say please.
That Jazz?
I said I apologize on behalf of the aggressive women. Y'all don't deserve that. But then again, it's like
wait. Now, Jazz, do you want to share a story where you was aggressive?
I was never aggressive. Okay, I'm too sweet for that.
Good answer. Save yourself. I was trying to set you up low key.
Nope, I'm too sweet for that. Okay.
But you know some of your friends.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Okay. They're the ones that balance sweetness out. Okay.
Yo, they'll pull you by the neck, like, yo, come here, like. You were like, damn, mom, like.
My question is, y'all really don't like that? Like, if a girl you find attractive is a little aggressive,
half the time it's not them.
Yeah, it's not the girls that you want. I'll tell you right now.
Half the time it's not them.
It's the girl that you don't want to give Shmi to, but for some odd reason,
it's her 6'9" cousin that just came from Alabama that don't know how to act. They ain't got no lotion on.
Why I gotta be Alabama?
I feel like that's what girls in Alabama do.
Oh, that's not right.
Come on now.
There's a joke. There's a joke. I joke.
Most of the time, it's not from girls. Most of the time, it's not from girls that you actually want. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe at the end of the night, if you don't got done, you might just like, yo, fuck it. It's right there. Because, you know, a lot of niggas, I ain't gonna lie, we got to change that, fellas. A lot of niggas be just jumping into box because it's be like, yo, fuck it. It's there. We got to stop that. We gotta do better.
Y'all do. Y'all deserve better too. But, you know, just come correct. Like, you know.
Oh,
if you don't want sis to be aggressive, then y'all gotta step y'all game up and speak out when you get alley-oops.
No, ask for consent before you grab my beef. You feel me? You don't want to get Will Smith out here. You feel me?
Hello, excuse me, sir. May I grab your beef?
You can't. That's a weird question to ask.
That's not even cute. Hey, can I grab your beef real quick?
Okay, but you see, that's, you know, but we're going to say this topic for a lot of time is when girls ask for niggas' attention. I can't go up to you and be like, good ma'am, you got a nice donkey donk. May I please trumpet it? Like, you can't.
It's giving Bridgerton.
If you say it with the right accent, you might get it off. I'm just saying.
You can't pull up with that. You feel me? So, I mean, especially when we have gray shorts or we have the Nike shorts, they be loving the grabbing the beat. Oh,
listen, gray sweat season? Yes, Lord.
Oh, it's sundress season too. Slut me out season is coming.
And that maxi dress, it don't make no sense. Booty bitch, jiggling from right to left.
Okay, that's a great way.
I think that's a great way to end it.
Jazz.
Shout out to DeVal for that. Y'all gotta go listen to his maxi dress song.
plug in your design page.
Yes, Lord. It's your girl Jazz. Follow me at Jazz of All Trades, and that's Trades with a Z.
All right, you already know what it is. Please follow us on all social media. Oh, shit, I can't even talk. Please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you have any brand deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, B Breezy, a.k.a. Poppy Sazon.
It's your boy Slick. We hope y'all have a great week, and we see y'all soon. We out of here.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always say it's something wrong, but if you don't like it, nigga, what we saying, nigga? Oh well, we try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go.